You understand English videos. You understand simple conversations. Sometimes you even understand movies. But when it is time to speak, your mind becomes empty, your heart becomes nervous, and your voice disappears. Why? Because fear is controlling your English, not grammar, not vocabulary, fear. And today we are going to change that slowly together. Repeat after me. I can speak English. Again, I can speak English. Very good, now another sentence. I do not fear mistakes. Again, I do not fear mistakes. Excellent. Emma loved learning English. Every night she watched English videos quietly in her room. She listened to calm English stories before sleeping. She learned new words every day, but there was one big problem. Emma never spoke English aloud. Never. At school, she stayed silent. During conversations, she avoided speaking. Even simple sentences made her nervous. Inside her mind, she always thought, what if I say something wrong? What if people laugh? What if my English sounds strange? Those thoughts became stronger every day. And slowly, fear became her biggest problem. Repeat after me slowly. My English does not need to be perfect. Again, my English does not need to be perfect. Very good. I only need practice. Again, I only need practice. Excellent work. One rainy evening, Emma sat near her bedroom window. The room was quiet. Soft rain touched the glass slowly. She opened her notebook. Then she wrote one question. Why am I still afraid to speak? She looked at the question for a long time. Then suddenly she realized something important. Her problem was not English. Her problem was fear. Fear was stopping her voice. That night, Emma made a small decision, a very small decision. She decided to speak English every day, even if her English was imperfect. Repeat after me. I will speak every day. Again, I will speak every day. Very good. I am becoming more confident. Again, I am becoming more confident. Wonderful. The next morning, Emma stood in front of a mirror. At first, she felt uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. Her heart was beating quickly. But slowly, she started speaking. Hello, my name is Emma. I am learning English. Simple sentences, very simple sentences, but something changed inside her. She continued speaking. And for the first time, she did not stop because of fear. Repeat after me slowly. I can speak simple English. Again, I can speak simple English. Excellent. Simple English is powerful. Again, simple English is powerful. Very nice. Many learners believe confidence comes before speaking. But actually, confidence comes from speaking. Not immediately, slowly. Every small sentence builds confidence. Every small conversation builds courage. And every day of practice makes fear smaller. That is how real progress works. Quietly, slowly, naturally. Repeat after me. Confidence grows with practice. Again, confidence grows with practice. Very good. I will continue practicing. Again, I will continue practicing. Excellent work. One afternoon, Emma visited a small coffee shop. A worker smiled and asked, "What would you like to drink?" Immediately, Emma became nervous. Usually, she avoided speaking English in public. Usually, she answered very quickly and looked away. But this time, she tried. Slowly, she answered, "I would like coffee, please." Simple words, not perfect, but real. And after speaking those simple words, Emma smiled quietly, because she finally understood something important. Speaking English is not magic, it is practice. Repeat after me slowly. I can speak English naturally. Again, I can speak English naturally. Excellent. Practice makes speaking easier. Again, practice makes speaking easier. Wonderful. That night, Emma thought deeply about her fear. Then she realized another important truth. Most people are not judging you. Most people respect effort. And every fluent speaker once made mistakes too. Nobody starts perfectly. Every confident English speaker was once nervous. Every strong speaker once struggled. That is completely normal. Repeat after me. Mistakes help me learn. Again, mistakes help me learn. Very good. I am not afraid of mistakes. Again, I am not afraid of mistakes. Excellent work. Days passed slowly. Every day, Emma practiced speaking for only 15 minutes. Sometimes she read stories aloud. Sometimes she repeated sentences from videos. Sometimes she spoke to herself while walking. Small practice, small progress. But after some time, English started feeling different. Not scary, not impossible, just unfamiliar. And unfamiliar things become easier with repetition. Repeat after me slowly. My English improves every day. Again, my English improves every day. Excellent. I become stronger with practice. Again, I become stronger with practice. Very nice. One evening, Emma joined an online English conversation group. At first, she wanted to leave immediately. Her hands felt cold. Her voice felt weak. Fear returned again, but then she remembered something important. Fear becomes smaller when practice continues, so she stayed. A man in the group smiled kindly and asked, "Hello, how are you today?" Emma took a deep breath. Then she answered slowly, "I am a little nervous, but I am happy to practice English." The group smiled warmly. Nobody laughed, nobody judged her. And suddenly Emma realized something beautiful. Most fear exists only inside our minds. Repeat after me. My fear is becoming smaller. Again, my fear is becoming smaller. Excellent. I can speak even with mistakes. Again, I can speak even with mistakes. Wonderful work. Many learners stay silent because they wait too long. They wait for perfect grammar. They wait for perfect pronunciation. They wait for complete confidence. But if you always wait, you never begin. And beginning is the most important step. Small imperfect action is more powerful than endless fear. Repeat after me slowly. I will start speaking today. Again, I will start speaking today. Very good. I do not need to wait for perfection. Again, I do not need to wait for perfection. Excellent. Late at night, Emma sat quietly under a warm light. Soft music played in the background. The room felt peaceful. She opened her notebook again. This time she wrote something different. Fear cannot stop me forever. Then she smiled softly. Because for the first time she truly believed in herself, not because her English became perfect, but because she stopped hiding from practice. Repeat after me. I believe in my progress. Again, I believe in my progress. Very good. My confidence is growing. Again, my confidence is growing. Excellent work. Weeks later, Emma noticed many small changes. She answered questions more naturally. She felt calmer during conversations. She understood more English easily, and most importantly, she stopped hating her mistakes. Instead, she learned from them. That changed everything, because confidence grows when learners accept progress slowly. Repeat after me slowly. I learn from my mistakes. Again, I learn from my mistakes. Excellent. My English journey matters. Again, my English journey matters. Wonderful. One day, Emma met her friend Daniel at a bookstore. During their conversation, Daniel smiled and said, "You sound more confident now." Emma looked surprised. "Really?" she asked. "Yes," Daniel answered. "You speak more naturally now." Emma smiled quietly, not because she became perfect, but because she finally stopped being afraid of speaking. That was the real change. Repeat after me slowly. I can become a confident speaker. Again, I can become a confident speaker. Very good. I will continue practicing every day. Again, I will continue practicing every day. Excellent work. And now, remember this carefully. Fear is normal. Every English learner feels nervous sometimes, but fear should not control your future. Speak slowly, speak simply, speak imperfectly, but speak, because every sentence makes you stronger. Every conversation builds confidence, and every small practice changes your English little by little. Do not hide your voice. Your voice matters, your progress matters too. Now repeat these final sentences slowly. I will speak without fear. Again, I will speak without fear. Excellent. My English is becoming stronger. Again, my English is becoming stronger. Very good. I believe in myself. Again, I believe in myself. Wonderful work today. Thank you for learning with Abelify English. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep believing in your progress. Tomorrow, we will continue improving together again.